Hey everybody, Mark Jackson here, and wow, what a break in the action. Great action that we've seen all weekend long, all 3 days. We have our final two teams going out on the water, Wisconsin Rapids up next. But I had the opportunity, I talked about community support and teamwork, the family of water skiing. Part of that family are the manufacturers, the distributors, the wholesalers, the retail sales that make it all happen. These public and private partnerships make this water ski world go round. If it wasn't for the private sector supporting, giving advice, technical guidance, all this stuff wouldn't be possible, including that triple rig out there with 3 500 horsepower Mercury engines on it. And then, of course, the Malibu boats, American Marine, a big supporter, huge supporter of the Shawano Ski Sharks. Jake, good German boy, Drachenberg, that just sounds solid German, and I'm right.
You're right.
Okay, fantastic. I'm a little German too, only 25%, but that's okay. I'm originally from Wisconsin too. The show itself, I'm assuming you watched the Ski Sharks today.
I did, yep. They just got done performing.
Yep, and what were your thoughts?
It was good. It's a tough competition out here. We had some flaws here and there with some falls, but it's tough. You got to move in, move out. Next team comes in. It's very tough. It's very tight, and we did what we could, but we got a shot.
So before we came on air, Jake was telling me about the size of this operation. I had no idea. I really didn't know. Tell us about American Marine, because this thing is massive.
Yep, so American Marine started in 1991 out on Shawano Lake. It's now our Marina Rentals. We moved into town, which became a showroom, which is now our service, drive-through service, where we have 25 riggers, mechanics, stuff like that. And then we moved over about 3 blocks, and now we have a 200,000 square foot building inside that we host about 80 pontoons, 80 fishing boats, and 80 fiberglass boats, including Malibu and Axis. So, we're running 240 boats in our showroom under one roof, which is probably one of the biggest in the country.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. 38 miles west of Green Bay. And, this is a vacation destination. So I'm assuming you have a lot of customers that come up here. They have their vacation homes. They want that boat running and available when they're ready to go.
Correct. That's why we have the staffing with service. We probably do about 12 to 1,500 boats a year, so we have to have, and we don't have motors coming from manufacturers, so we do the full rigging right there. We have 15 riggers. We build it how you want it, what horsepower, what brand. We sell every brand of boat, every brand of motor. We do what you want to do, and we'll build it. When you spend the money with us, we'll build it how you want it.
Well, and you support the Ski Sharks, and this is fascinating, everybody, because these partnerships, these public-private partnerships, are what make the world go round. And really, this club has grown from relatively small, 47 years. Okay, they've been around, and you guys have been around. But it's a great investment. This is an expense. This is an investment by American Marine.
Yes. So American Marine right now, we sponsor all the Ski Sharks Mercury motors. We got the twin rig out there. We just designed the new triple 500, which is the biggest ski tow boat for a ski team in the world. We were sitting right over there during the big poll the last time we did the triple 300s, and we couldn't keep up with the previous record, so we decided up on the railroad trestle that day we're going to talk about triple 500s, and 2 years later it's pulling skiers at the ski team.
It was amazing. That was really fun stuff to watch too. And you got to have that power. You got to have the maneuverability. You have to have the reliability and do it safely. And water skiing can be an expensive sport, but it can. You guys make it affordable. Everybody can get out on the water on something.
Yep. Yeah, we do Malibu boats. We sponsor them 2 new boats every year. Malibu is a huge sponsor of ours. They give us sponsor some deductions on our boats every year, so they get 2 brand new boats that I design and build and donate to the ski team or sponsor the ski team every year. Right. And then at the end of the season, we take all those deductions. So if anybody's looking for a Malibu for another ski team or an individual, I know like 3 of the members of the Shawano Ski Sharks bought 3 of the boats. They've been sponsoring, Malibu's been kicking in and helping us since 2015, and we've been pushing that forward to the ski team since 2015. So any ski team out there, anybody looking for some demo boats that are brand new, let me know and we'll hook you up.
Jake Drachenberg from American Marine. wow, they are rocking it here in central Wisconsin, and for good reason. Great product, great service, and a willingness to work with the customer and make it right. So, you know, I want to ask about 4 or 5 more questions here, but we've got to get to the next team before they come in on us, and I don't get a chance to introduce them. Jake, thanks so much for joining me.
Appreciate it. Enjoy the show, and good competition out there. Let's make it happen.
Okay, absolutely. Well, that next team coming up. Okay, we just had the Ski Sharks, and our next team, one of my favorite places in all of Wisconsin to visit, Wisconsin Rapids. And this team, loaded with talent, and they have some pretty good numbers, or have had in the past, down a little bit now, but they host the largest water ski tournament in the world. Now, they placed 3rd in the Wisconsin State 2 weeks ago. That's the largest tournament. And when you've got that kind of talent, you've got the numbers out there, hey, and you're not having to run a tournament at the same time, pressure's off. But now the pressure's on to produce. Are the numbers going to be there? Is the difficulty level going to be there? How about the production? And what are the spectators going to say? More importantly, what are our 7 judges going to say when they're done? A couple of folks to keep an eye on, a couple of acts to keep an eye on. Their number 1 barefoot, opening pyramid, which will really be cool, and the montage with shoe skis, tricks around the boat. This is a montage of water ski events. The theme of their show, one of my favorites this year, is the Pro Water Ski Tour. Of course, that something was near and dear to my heart back in the early days. And Kelsey Sachs is their show director. Ellen Sachs' daughter. Well, daughter-in-law, I think. Yeah, daughter-in-law. And she's delighted. She's ready to rock. The team's ready to rock. Hey, everybody, let's check them out because they're up next. We have one more team after them, and that is the Water Walkers out of Wausau, Wisconsin, as well as Mosinee. But they're a top-notch club I'm looking forward to. We've had some great talent today, great numbers. Stay tuned for the Division II National Ski Show Championships, presented by Visit Central Florida and Bank First. We'll see you again right after this.
El Tequila Mexican food truck.
I can't believe how big this place is.
American Marine Showroom is so big, you can literally run around the 3 giant showrooms of boats and pontoons.
I mean, it's huge.
We will beat any competing price by $500 and we'll match deposits up to $1,000. There is so much summer fun left. Make it even better by picking out your new boat from the biggest selection and biggest showroom in the USA, only at American Marine Shawano.
It's more than just boats and beers. It's new friends, old songs, sunsets, sing-alongs, and problems that disappear. And it don't matter where you're from or who you know, just pull up slow. You wanna tie up, put your feet in the water, pop, cold top, just float like a bobber. And it don't matter if you're mastercraft or your bass jacket, it don't matter, tie up. Cozy up a can, put a little sun on that farmer's tan. Leave your troubles on the bank and your gas in the tank. Just worry about what's in your cup and tie it up. And tie it up. No drama in the no-wake zone. Just pull it in the cocktail cove. Just laughing and lying and sunburn, fine, good times in stereo. Get it full of crickets and some bull peanuts, catch an AM buzz and tie it up. Put your feet in the water.
Testing, red microphone.
Like a bobber, and it don't matter if you're mastercraft or your bass jacket, it don't matter, tie up. Cozy up a can.
Testing, yellow microphone test.
Just worry about what's in your cup and tie up. And tie up. Trees just right, sun's on blast. Got a little rednecks and a high class floating around, getting trailer trashed. Tie up, get my feet tie up, top and float like a bottle. Tie up, get my feet tie up, top and float like a bottle. Put your feet in the water, pop, cold top, just float like a bobber. And it don't matter if you're mastercraft or your bass jacket, it don't matter, tie up. Cozy up a can, put a little sun on that farmer's tan. Leave your troubles on the bank and your gas in the tank. Just worry about what's in your cup and tie up.
Aqua skier mic check, red mic check. Aqua skier mic check. Yellow mic check, yellow mic check. Aqua skiers, thank you.
It don't bother me if you're old or young, if you got lots of money, or you got next to none. Where you think we all go when we die? It ain't on my mind if you're big or small, how long it takes you to get up when you fall. If you can or cannot handle the spice. In a world where you can be anything, I'll be kind to you. Could you be kind to me? Kind to me. It's all I'm asking. La 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 la. Don't bother me what SPF you use, or if the body you're born in don't define you. We're all taking different ways in the bone. If you get off the guys, girls, both none, or someone in between, or like to dress up even when it ain't Halloween, I don't mind. I say each to their own. In a world where you can be anything, I'll be kind to you.
Test. Yellow mic check. Aqua skiers, yellow mic check. Check. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Put down my alto saxophone, buck jumping down on the boulevard. I couldn't wait to blow my own horn. It ain't wrong for you to play along, playing this song till you die. Come on. In this world with a lot of problems, all we need is a little love. Thank you, oh you make me thank you for your love. We done a lot of living, we're working overtime. Don't need another million. You got that gold mine. I love the way you're living, 'cause you're so genuine. You got that something special, didn't you know? I just need you. You. When I was a little country boy, and I never put down that pork chop and salt. When we fell in love on the boulevard. If you was Jenny, I guess I was far run. It ain't wrong for you to sing along, singing this song till you die. In this world with a lot of problems, all we need is a little love. Thank you, oh you make me thank you for your love. That's all right. We done a lot of living. We're working overtime. Don't need another million. You got the gold mine. I love the way you're living, 'cause you're so genuine. You got the something special, didn't you know? I just need you.
All right, what do you say we keep this party started and keep action on the water? Ladies and gentlemen, next up, our Wisconsin State Tournament host year over year. Let's give it up for the Aqua skiers from Wisconsin Rapids.
With my head up in outer space, I know I'll be A-OK.
Running this tournament makes me empathize for them running their tournaments. Brad and I have not slept in a month, so it's a great time. You guys should host the next one. All right, total club members of the Rapids Aqua skiers is 60. Established in 1959, this is a pretty old water ski team. Mike Weiberg was probably the original founder of it, and he's still the president today. Show director is Kelsey Sox, announcers Ashley Hofferman, Dan Dix, and Jesse Becker. Let's give it up for the Aqua skiers in rendition of the Pro Water Ski Tour.
I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be A-OK.
It's showtime. Tommy Bartlett's showtime.
Thank you, Tommy. And that's right. In the words of Tommy Bartlett himself, it is showtime. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to have you take a look to your right, because coming through, looking backwards, is our back barefoot line. And why are they looking back? Well, because this year, the 2024 Aqua Skier Show Team is looking back at all the iconic professional shows from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, our back barefoot line. Now in just a moment, I'm going to have you take a look all the way through show course. Coming in straight at you is our flag line. The flag line was a staple in every professional show that we are going to be touring today. So we thought, what a better way to pay tribute to each of our locations than to represent them with their very own flag. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to dry land our flag line. Now I have a question for you. Does anyone know which act is the most photographed in any given ski show? Pyramid, you are absolutely right. So help me step back to 1948 when Cypress Gardens put up their very first human pyramid. Then in 1953, they put up their very first three-tier pyramid. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to get those cameras ready, because coming through show course, we have our opening vintage pyramid. Outstanding. Well, now I bet you're as anxious as I am to see where we are going. First starting show skiing in 1943 was Cypress Gardens. Then in 1952, right here in the state of Wisconsin, Tommy Bartlett put on their very first ski show. Then we're going to travel to Holiday Park in Germany, who started show skiing in 1959. Then we're going to travel back to the United States to Marine World, who started show skiing in 1968. Finally, we are going to go to SeaWorld, Ohio, who started show skiing in 1971. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our flag line. Now let me introduce to you those that set the stage for our time together. Our back barefoot line. We have Faith, Alexis, Mark, and Dan. Well done, team. As I mentioned, Cypress Gardens put up their first three-tier pyramid in 1953. In 1979, they put up their first four-tier pyramid. Then in 1957, they put up their very first five-tier pyramid. To this day, they try to incorporate a four-tier pyramid in every show. Ladies and gentlemen, help me step back to 1948 when Cypress Gardens put up their very first opening vintage pyramid. Well done, team. Thank you.
Cypress Gardens got its start all the way back in 1943. Just a couple years later, in 1945, Ralph Heft and Chuck Sly innovated what we call shoe skis. Now, over 80 years later, shoe skis remain very popular. And in fact, we've got a couple of guys on our main starting dock. They've got shoe skis on, and they're ready to boogie woogie.
Let's
welcome to the water. That's Mark and Dan.
He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up.
This song would be very popular all the way back in the 1940s. Now, we don't just have two shoe skiers out there. Oh, no. We got one more coming from the bay. This is DC.
The captain seemed to understand. Because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A toot, a toot, a toot-a-lat, a toot-a-buzz.
All right, coming one more time to your right-hand side. We've got Mark and Dan.
Is playing with them. He makes a company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was a boogie woogie bugle.
Nice work, guys. Now they are off to their next act, so please give a hand for our shoe skiers.
He was busy as a blue bee. And when he plays, he makes a company jump.
Now, every professional ski show has got one thing in common. There are going to be vendors trying to sell you something. Now, Cypress Gardens, no exception. Today's show, also no exception. So, we've got some vendors coming, but everything they've got is free. Cece, do you have anything to drink? No? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was just out there skiing. Well, if you just got popcorn, that's Now, professional ski shows were not only popular in the United States. In fact, there were popular ski shows all around the world. One such ski show was the Holiday Park Ski Show in Germany. You know, people who had the opportunity to ski for Holiday Park, well, they've got fond memories of riding their bikes to and from festivals and getting to ski with people from all around the world. So, in celebration of Holiday Park, let's go to Germany. But not for too long. Once they get past that bridge, they're going to hit the speed. And they're going to come through on their bare feet. Let's welcome the Aqua Skiers Game Foot Line. Nice work, guys. That's how you do it right there. Now we've got some lovely ladies walking on through. Do you see these lovely dresses that they're wearing? These dresses have a very special name, and if you've ever been to an Oktoberfest celebration, well, you would know all about it. So, these are called dirndls. They got the black tops and the red bottom. Now, if you've ever been to Oktoberfest, you know there is a counterpart for the dirndl. And the counterpart for the dirndl, well, that would be the lederhosen. And if you've never seen a lederhosen before, that's okay. Because we've got it all planned out for you right now. These guys, well, they're about to have some wonderful aprons put on here with some lederhosen on them. Just as soon as they call up on this red sand beach. And you know, every good gang foot line needs a little bit of a celebration to go along with it. That's right. So what's the best way to celebrate when you're in Germany? Why, a little beer and a little toast.
You know, you can't have a German beer festival without a few good German beer drinking songs. So tonight we're going to teach you one of our most popular ditties. Everybody come up, we're going to sing Ein Prosit. And here's how it goes. Ein Prosit, der Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit, der Gemütlichkeit. 1, 2, 3, super. Zicke, zacke, zicke, zacke. Zicke, zacke, zicke, zacke. Oh, super. Drink.
All right, nice job, guys. That was a great toast and a great gang foot line. Woo! Nice work. Okay, well, you know, we're moving fast and hot, so check out these girls coming off on shore. That right there, that's our ballet line. And now this song that's playing right now, this is a modern rendition of a very popular German song. This is 99 Red Balloons. So as those girls turn around that jump ramp, please enjoy the girls' ballet line. Those girls are looking mighty fine out there. Nice work. Let's bring them on into center stage. All right, now they look good on the water, but they're not done just yet. Let's do a little bit of dancing.
99 dreams I have had, and every one a red balloon. It's all over and I'm standing pretty in this dust that was the city. If I could find a souvenir just to prove the world was here. And here is a red balloon. I think of you and let it go.
Your 99 Red Balloons belly line. Oh, this music can only mean one thing. That's right, welcome to the Wisconsin Dells, home of the Tommy Bartlett Ski, Sky, and Stage Show, and on your tour of the pro ski shows from the past. This song reminds me of the Space Shuttle Atlantis, brought to you, the most iconic prop in show ski history. Out on our main dock, you can see that. The cargo bay doors are opening, and we have our first aqua skier astronaut behind Captain Dan. Let's welcome Casey to the water. Yes, the Space Shuttle Atlantis. They brought it in for 1 or 2 years, but everybody loved it so much, they found a way to work it into the show every year and made it into the theme. Somehow it worked into the theme different than others, but it all worked out. We're going to bring him down there a little bit, let that water calm. We're going to get him up and over that ramp. You know, there's a lot of stories out there of the guys that are inside that Shuttle Atlantis, laying back on their backs and not a lot of room, telling stories that we can't say here. So let's take it out on the water. He's got the rope wrapped around him. You guys know what that means, right? Let's start off easy with a helicopter spin. Let's get it rolling right now. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of teamwork. We're going to go and get 2 more. The cargo bay doors are opening up. Now Captain Brandon has got some more. Yes, we've got 2 more aqua skier astronauts taking off. But I see 3 ropes. What does that mean? That means Casey says, I'm not done yet, man. Join up in there. Brandon, can you hold up for just a second and get me on that rope? Yes, I can. Just like that. Captain Brandon Arts. You know, he kind of made it look easy like that, right? That is not his easy trick, as I know a lot of you people know. All right, so Bartlett started in 1954. Had a ski show going on all the time. We have a couple other things we're going to show in a little bit, but I'm going to let these guys just calm the water down. We're going to jump it up a notch just a little bit more. We've got one guy, he's going to go head over heels over that jump ramp. And instead of just having one person condor, let's put 2 of them underneath. It makes it a little tough because that guy doing a front flip sees those bodies underneath there, right? We like to increase the difficulty, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to get him spinning around. Casey's going to go up and over that ramp, while the other 2 aqua skier astronauts cut right underneath and end up on the other side. Let's see him hit that jump ramp right now. Oh yeah! Now we're going to go back and we're going to show you some teamwork. That's right, we have Kelly down at the end of the dock. She's got some more ropes because we've got some more skiers that say, I want to go jumping. Let's get those astronauts on the water. Brandon's going to come by. Amber's going to grab that rope. Keep those skiers up and going. We're going to get how many more? Can you guys count them? We've got 6 more skiers out there. The ropes are hooked up. The skiers are still skiing. 6 more. Put the power behind that nautique. Let's welcome in. And then there were 9. Now here's some facts for you. 1990 Nationals down in Rockford. This very team, 11 over the ramp. And then we picked one up, 12 over the ramp, a record that still stands today. We're getting there, we're getting close. We've got 9 up here. You see the one guy out there that you can almost not tell he's there because you're about this tall? Well, show director's husband happens to be standing over here calling the show. He was that big at that age 34 years ago. Unbelievable, right? Actually, I was next to him. I wouldn't say he always touched the ramp when he went over. Sometimes it got a little hectic when we needed to pick him up, and other guys went over on one ski. But you guys want to see 9 hit this ramp, right? Right? A jump ramp built for 4, maybe 5. Let's get 9 over this ramp. They can hear you. They want to hear you screaming when they hit that jump because they are tight It is knee to knee. There is no room for error here. Let's get all 9 over this jump. Built for 4. Oh yeah. Now I wish I could say that we had 4 more on the dock and we'd set a new nationals record and have 13, but we don't have that many people on our team. So we're going to bring them all back. You know why? Because they want your applause, and they deserve your applause because that's pretty awesome, right? All right. These guys live for your applause. And watch that little guy when he comes in. He'll be pumped, guarantee it. All the way back to the beach. I'd first like to introduce to you the first women in space. We have Faith and Alexis. And let's bring up the rest of the crew. We've got David, we've got Cyrus, Kian, Keegan, Mark, Colby, and Casey. Our aqua skier, astronaut, Jyoti. Yes, they had a lot of fun. The Tommy Bartlett Show, the 8:30 ski show was the most popular. I mean, all the guys are out there in the show. I mean, during the day, they're at their water parks. They're playing horseshoes. They're playing with the water and getting all hot. Then the sun would go down and the 8:30 ski show, there was nothing like having 5,000 people, at a ski show. So that was great. Yeah, it's the most popular. Tom Deal, one of the owners, who sadly I'm saying is not doing very well right now and could use your prayers. One of his favorite songs was this song. His favorite song to the ballet would happen to be Lady Gaga and Poker Face. And this is the song that he would love to have for you. We have just a second here. And I really didn't let Matt know this, but Matt, I would like one thing. Can I get like 5 seconds, a moment of silence for Tom? Prayers are with you, Tom. Thank you. All right, we're going to keep it back to this live action. Keep it going. From your right-hand side, let's welcome our 180 Swivel Girls. Following in close behind, let's welcome in from your right-hand side, that's 360 Swivel. I wanna roll with him, a heart that we will be. A little gambling is fun when you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. And we came here with more skiers and more boats, so from your left-hand side this time, let's welcome in our 180 filter line. I'll get him hot, show him what I got. Can't read mine, no, we can't read him off the face. And let's sit back, relax, and watch what we call our Bartlett Swivel line. Can't read him off the face. Up, 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 her face. Up, 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 poker face. Up, 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 her face. I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, 'cause I'm bluffing with my muffin. I'm not lying, I'm just stunning with my love glue gunning. Just like a chick in the casino, take your bank before I pay you out. I promise this promises. This hand 'cause I'm wrong. Can't read mine, no, we can't read them by poker face. She's got nobody. Can't read mine, no, we can't read them by poker face. Doing a great job, I think you would all agree. We're going to bring him in back to shore so you can meet him up close and personal. We can't read them by poker face. She's got nobody. Can't read mine, no, we can't read them by poker face. She's got nobody. Poker face, poker face. Your first to the beach. Let's welcome Aqua Turn Line. Right behind them, let's welcome the 180 Swivel Girls. And finally, rounding things off, our 360 Swivel Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bartlett Royal Flush. Watch out for the cars. We almost got you right there in the front. We were going to say it's a splash zone, but it's a card zone. Card shark, right? Anybody get that? Yeah. All right, so after a little while, Tommy decided, we can't have just a ski show. We have to bring in, a second half. We can't bring in a little more entertainment to make it for all the ages, everybody who loves to do anything in a show. So you had Dieter Tasso come out once in a while. You had the Nervous Knocks. You had Wes Harrison. You had the Polynesian Dancers. And you also had what was known as Dancing Waters. Dancing Waters. So you had music like the ones you hear right now, and they would have jets of water that would come up and play to the music. So you'd see the different jets come up and do that. In 1987, you had the Laser on the Light show add to it. Sadly, the Dancing Waters are no more. But our tribute to the Dancing Waters are right here on the water. And I'd like to introduce to you them. Watch as they come in, their tribute to the Dancing Waters. Coming in hot. Now, they did tell me they had one other thing planned, right? You guys got one more thing? Not sure what it is, but... All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our tribute to the Dancing Waters. Thank you, guys.
Well, we hope you have enjoyed your trip to the Wisconsin Dells, but now it's time to pack our bags, and we are going to travel all the way across the country to Redwood City, California. And what's there? You guessed it, it's Marine World, famous not only for their professional ski shows, but also for their shows featuring African animals and sea creatures. Now in just a moment, I'm going to have you look all the way through show course. This next act was a staple in the Marine World show. It's where it highlights the incredible skill of not only our skiers, but our boat driver as well. Let's watch as Captain Brandon Arts takes those skiers all the way around the boat. Now, Marine World was a very unique venue. For multiple decades, it was the only place where you could pet a cheetah and be kissed by a dolphin in the very same day. Also, when Marine World first opened, their first animals were 2 whales, 4 dolphins, and you'll never guess it, 7 penguins. Marine World was a super popular entertainment venue where people went and stayed among friends. Our captain's bringing those skiers back to stage, and let me introduce them to you. Back to stage first, we have Michaela. Following Michaela, we have Jesse. This is your Around the Boat act. Thank you, guys. Now I am delighted to welcome this next act to the water. In the midst of the safari, they grace our presence with their strength athleticism, and beauty. This is our Star Swivel. Entering show course first, we have Taylor.
Tonight, we'll be burning up like neon lights. Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out. It's freaking out.
Following Taylor into show course, we have Kelsey.
Like stars, 'cause we're beautiful. We're beautiful right now. You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're right.
And entering show course from your right-hand side, we have Faith.
Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Neon lights, neon lights, neon Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out. It's freaking out right now. Shining like stars, 'cause we're beautiful. We're beautiful right now. You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're running out of time. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Neon lights, neon lights, You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're running out of
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome these darling ladies to the front stage. Coming back first, we have Taylor.
Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out.
Back to stage second, we have Kelsey.
Baby, when they look up at the sky.
And back to stage, we have Faith.
Stars just passing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Star Swivel.
We'll be burning up like neon.
Thank you, ladies. Now, there's many stories from each of the pro show locations that we could talk about today, but some we probably shouldn't. But there's one story we want to highlight for you today. This is a story that's all about Judy. Judy was a famous African elephant that actually skied on two shoe skis in the Marine World Show. If you don't believe me, feel free to Google it when you get home. Now, I heard Judy was going to make a surprise appearance. Kids, do you guys see Judy? Can you point to me where Judy is? Yes. Oh, Gage, is Judy pretty heavy? help you get Judy all the way across stage? All right, crowd, what do you say? Will you help me on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Gage. Pulling Judy tandem in our show today is Gage. Well done, buddy. Like I said, Marine World was a super family-friendly entertainment venue. It was a place where animals and humans, they were like family. So we thought, what a better way to pay tribute to the family atmosphere than to put our entire ski family on the water in the Big Act. This is our Big Act. Entering show course from your left-hand side, we have conventionals. Taking off our main dock are our trios. Without strap doubles. Entering show course from your right, we have David and Kayla. Welcome my Aqua family back from their time on the water. Back to stage first are our conventional doubles. Thank you. Next, we have our trios. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, we have our strap doubles. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2024 Big Act. Well done, team.
Oh, this sound, you know what that means? We are at SeaWorld. Welcome to SeaWorld. The Pro Show was started in 1971. 1971 was their very first theme show. Guess what? Superheroes theme. We're going to bring in a couple of superheroes just for you to meet from your right-hand side. Let's welcome Iron Man. We like to call Iron Man Kobe. From your right-hand side, one more time. Let's bring in Spider-Man. also known as Keegan. We might as well get some ladies in here, right? Then we have a superhero that's a lady. How about Wonder Woman? From your left-hand side, let's bring in Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, that's Alexis. All right. So the very first theme show, like we said, 1971, SeaWorld had their first theme show. In what park? Aurora, Ohio, right outside of Cleveland, right? The first SeaWorld was in Aurora, Ohio, not Florida, no, not San Diego, not San Antonio. No, that was kind of a strange deal. You imagine having to fly Shamu there every year because it gets cold in Ohio, right? Coming in from the right-hand side, Alexis says, you know what, I'm not done. Let me put my foot in the toe hold and do some trick turn. Let's bring in Wonder Woman, a.k.a. Alexis, with the trick spins. Making it look easy. From your very first theme show at SeaWorld to the most popular theme show at SeaWorld. We had a lot of shows at SeaWorld that were, you know, really popular to the crowd. You had Pirates, you had Baywatch, you had the Hatfields and the McCoys. But there was one, the Gold Rush theme. Anybody hear the Gold Rush theme? Remember that? This Blackie Redburn, he was the guy that was trying to steal all the gold away from there, but bringing gold, let's go to our main starting dock. We got some golden ladies. Showing you what we can do with the Gold Rush theme. Ladies. Look out! And right behind him is the ski show. We can't just do a dance show on the back. No, let's bring in the skiers. Let's get them all out there on swivels. Then turn them 180 with swivel eye. Yeah, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. No, to give the color red the blue. I'm a dangerous man with some money. Like I said, we had the Gold Rush theme. We had all the guys that were traveling out west, you know, searching for the gold. They go head out to the gold fields. You had farmers, you had doctors, you had lawyers, you had ribbon clerks, you had brave men, you had cowards, you had everything going out there just to get to the gold fields and win some gold, or to find some gold, dig it up. And sometimes you found some, sometimes you didn't. If you didn't, well, you probably went back to the cocktail hour or whatever it was and looked for the ladies and just pretended you had some gold. And sometimes you had to watch out for this Blackie guy trying to steal your gold. And he might show up, I'm not sure. We're going to show a little bit of teamwork coming in. You guys all know what's coming up next. This is a mom and pop show. On your left-hand side, when your Captain Mike Weiber hooked up there. We're going to hand off some more ropes and get the lady dancers hooked up behind that same. Hand that off to Andrea. Get those ropes going off that main dock. Let's do a hot pick. Swivel eye. You mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players on there. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Hey girls, what y'all trying to do? All right. 24-karat magic in the air. I think Blackie stole the gold off a couple of those girls out there and made them go swimming. Look out! We're going to keep them going out there. Everywhere I go, baby, we'll do one more spin around the lake. Let's sit back and watch. Everywhere I go, baby, a Gold Rush ballet line. Everywhere I go, baby, like so bad. Now, watch me break it down like 24 karat. What's that sound? 24 karat. Come on now. 24 karat. 24 karat. Fight the feeling, get right the feeling, just put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? I know what you're trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so bad. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. What y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. guys up here and said, "Can we see those girls up personal and really close? We want to see what they look like up close." We'll bring them all the way back in to the beach, nice and close. Captain Mike, bring them in. They are your Golden Girls ballet line. Oh yeah, they were, what does this mean? What does this mean? Like they're throwing out money? Is that what money means? 'Cause I see a little gold here and what's this sound? This sound is like the soundtrack from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I see a lot of ugly. And now I see bad. Bad. Blackie is bad. You chased them off? I thought they were going to do a dance, and you chased them off, didn't you? Stealing the gold right out of their hands. Man, well, I'll tell you what. You might have think you've got the gold figured out, but we've got our own secret weapon that you may not have heard about. And she knows a little bit about gold herself. We're going to bring her in right from the center, right downstage. Why does she know anything about gold? Well, in Moala, Australia, they had the World Barefoot Championships, and this young lady brought home the gold for Team USA. And not just one time. She is the reigning champion, under 23. And she knows a little bit about something. So we're going to get her out, and she can probably teach you something here, right? Blackie snuck down to the beach. He was looking for some gold to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came upon this barefooter sporting a wetsuit and looking real hot, Blackie jumped on a hickory stump and said, "Girl, let me tell you what. Bet you didn't know it, but I'm a barefoot water skier too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. You may have won some medals, girl, but give old Blackie his due. I bet the gold must tell you, barefoot clown, that I ski better than you." Girl said, "My name's Faith, and it might be a sin, but I'll take that bet you're going to regret, because I'm a reigning world champion. Let's go." The reigning world champion. Well, you know, when Blackie threw me his hat, he said something. He said, "You know what? I'm going to go ski circles around that girl. She might have won some medals, but I can ski circles around her. So I'll tell you what, maybe circles is what we should do. We've got a jump ramp out here. We can make that be the pivot point of the circle. We're going to get him to run out to that dock. Captain Dan, we're going to do this. We're going to take him for circles around that jump ramp. How many do you think we should drag him around for?
I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better.
How about 4 circles around the jump?
Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I think your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best.
All right, let's do that. Let's get him out on the water. Blackie, are you ready to go 4 circles around there? I know he's ready to go 4 circles. Captain Brandon, how about you? We got him up. Brandon, 4 circles. Let's get Faith out there. Watch Coach. She's on her face. Let's get those feet in the water. Let's get that boat up to 34 miles an hour. She's up on her bare feet backwards. That's 34.
Start this show and fire flew from his fingers.
All right, we got Blackie going all the way around. We've got 1 circle for Blackie. Let's hear it for Blackie. Ooh.
Join in, and it sounded something like this.
When Faith comes by, she can't see you. She can only hear you. This is 1 circle for Faith backwards all the way around the jump. Blackie's still out there hanging on. He's coming around. This is lap number 2, 2 circles. Blackie. They're starting to grid a little bit here. It is a long show course. Circle number 2, she can't see you. Let's hear it.
When the devil finished, Johnny said,
and there's 2.
Good old son, but sit down in that.
Blackie's still holding on.
Show you how it's done.
We're getting them circles bigger and bigger. Blackie coming on around. That's right. One more. Can you hold on? That's 3 circles for Blackie.
Chicken in the bread pan, picking out the.
Still holding on, still can't see you. We need you on your feet and hear that roar. There's 3 circles for Faith. We said 4. This is 4. Let's get him back to shore. We said Blackie, but it's not Blackie, no.
And he laid that gold.
This is the Aqua Skier's very own Mark Hufferman.
If you ever want to try again, I done told you the best has ever been. He played Found him out
And just missing that at 3.5 laps out there. She can hear you back there, come on. You're reigning under 23 World Barefooter. That's Faith Dix. And they are your Aqua Skier Barefoot team. All right.
Well, you've hung with us for this entire journey, and we've made it back to Cypress Gardens to close our show the way that they always do, and that is with an ending pyramid. So, I'm sorry, this is kind of embarrassing. Hey girls, we're in the middle of a ski show. Did you want to go somewhere else for a little bit? No. Okay. Did you know we're in a ski show? Well, why are you all dressed up?
We're the Southern Bells. The Southern Bells were a staple at the Cypress Gardens, but after 1 year of bad weather, it wrecked the vines. But Mr. Pope had an idea, so he gathered a group of Southern girls and put them in front of the vines and had them smile for the tourists. That's how the Southern Bells became a famous part of the Cypress Garden story.
Wow, who knew? And you know what? I do have to say that their beauty adds so much to our show and to the stage, do they not? All right, let's go join our friends down here. Cypress Gardens was Florida's first tourist attraction, and it was started by the leading light, Mr. Dick Pope. In 1932, Dick and his wife Julie took it upon themselves to rebuild the canals and the chain of lakes in Winter Haven, Florida. Through their hard work and dedication, they have essentially created Cypress Gardens that many of us have enjoyed today. But let's watch as our captain, Mr. Mike Weiberg, takes our ending pyramid off the main dock. Let them hear it out there, folks.
You gotta find your people.
Well done, team.
The ones that make you feel alright.
How high will they build today? They're putting up our second tier right now.
You gotta find your people. The ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control.
As they make that corner and turn on the backstretch, they're going to begin to put up our third tier.
You gotta find your people. The ones that get the joke. Who understand what you're saying before a word is spoken. You gotta find your people. To put the needle in the groove. When you're together, you got
third tier is up. Let's see. Will we be going for?
You got nothing to lose. In a world full of strangers, you don't know what's wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ending four-tier pyramid.
Getting going wrong. Everybody.
Well done, team.
You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself.
Are you wondering how the ski show got started? Well, Miss Pope saw people skiing on the chain of lakes. Being the businesswoman that she was, she had an idea. So she gathered a group of her friends and their children and put together a ski show. That's how Cypress Gardens became the water ski capital of the world.
Awesome. Such rich history. Again, another reason I'm so grateful that the Aqua Skiers took this tour today. I hope you have learned a thing or two, or maybe even jogged a few of your memories. I have a few introductions I would
feel alright. To tell you the truth and wish you well. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself.
And I'm grateful to introduce to you our final pyramid. First, we have our bases. Our second tier. Third tier. And climbing to the top, our fourth tier. Well done, team. And the power behind our skiers today. In tow 1, we have Mike, Andrea, and Esther. In tow 2, we have Brandon and Amber. In tow 3, we have Dan and Darcy. In pub 1, we have Lance and Karen. In pub 2, we have Eric and Jared. On the mic this afternoon, we have Jesse and Dan. My name's Ashley, and I'm excited to introduce to you our 2024 Aqua Skier Show Director, Kelsey Sachs. Now that you've met our team, there's one thing left to do. Team, let's dance.
Applause, I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause, live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause, applause, applause. Give me the little love till the lights on. Put your hands up, make them turn if you're alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, in its entirety, the 2024 Aqua Skier Show Team. Thank you so much.
I've overheard your theory, nostalgia is for geeks. I guess, sir, if you say so, some of us just like to read. 1 second, I'm a coon.
We are Radar, and this crew is the backbone of the Radar Nation. They live on the water day in and day out, devoting their lives to bringing skiing to the masses. We have designers, innovators, free spirits, and badass buoy slayers, all charging at 100% to grow the sport. There's no better group of individuals to be driving the ship that leads water skiing.
Hey, isn't this cool?
Well, it's not as cool as these, or these, or how about any of these?
There is so much summer fun left. Make it even better by getting out on the water in a new Malibu or Axis wave boat. Nobody knows wakeboarding, surfing, and skiing better. It produces waves that you'll wave about. We'll beat any competing price by $500 and we'll match deposits up to $1,000. Pick your new wave boat from the biggest selection and biggest showroom in the USA, only at American Marine Shawano. Does your ski team have the boat and the horsepower it needs to go to the next level? Then upgrade now by picking one from the largest showroom in the USA at American Marine and Motorsports. Pick from 900 boats and pontoons, priced low and ready to use. We will beat any competing deal by $500, and we will cover all shipping costs anywhere in the USA. Championship ski teams get their starts and upgrades at American Marine, Shawano, Wisconsin.
Only one water skiing brand holds all 6 world records. Masterline, made in the USA.
Is that a for-profit? All right, everybody. Wow, what a show. You know, the Wisconsin Rapids Aqua Skiers obviously host the largest water ski event in the world. Today, they didn't have the obligation, if you will, of running that tournament. They were just able to come here, enjoy it, and have a great time. And they put a lot of effort out there. You know, it's a relatively small team, only 50 members, or excuse me, 60 members. How do they do it? I don't know, but they had good numbers. Degree of difficulty was really good. And, you know, overall, I thought the production, the entertainment value was there. They didn't oversell the theme. They let the skiing speak for themselves. And, wow, you got to say, there's a lot to say about the Wisconsin Rapids area. Sheriff Becker, thank you so much for joining us during that tournament. And I think Jordan's going to be joining us in a little bit. Before we do that, we've got some important business here because this is something we can't do without, and that is water. You know, one of the things that across the state of Wisconsin, there's been some challenges. There's always concern about the environment and so on. It's all good. But Todd Doberstein is here. He is the president.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. With the Shawano Area Waterways Management Association. Did I get that right?
Correct. Yeah. Good job. You bet.
Close enough. Okay. No, that's great, Todd. Thanks so much for at least taking time on a Sunday to come out and visit with us. But you have a really important job here in the area. Tell us a little bit about it.
So our organization, very proud to be part of the Shawano area. And what we do is we take care of all of the aquatic management of the local waterways, whether it's the river, we've got a channel system, we've got the lake, we take care of all the navigation, we take care of all of the weed management, all the weed cutting, all the weed spraying, all the grant process to operate our harvesters and our barges. And we're very proud to say that the Shawano community and our county has been behind us 100%.
Now, is this a public organization? Is it a private sector organization? Tell us about that.
So we are a nonprofit organization, and normally what it is, of course, it's people that live on the water are the biggest, promoters of our system. But we've got about 1,200 property owners, and we have about 600 members. It's a volunteer membership and a volunteer organization that runs everything. So we're not, it's nothing that's put on your taxes. It's all run by donations.
Oh, wow. Even better yet, sort of a public-private partnership in some ways because you work so closely with Shawano County, City of Shawano, and how many lakes do you have in Shawano County? Do you know?
Boy, in the county itself, there's a lot of lakes in our county. The lake that we actually operate, though, and work off of is really Shawano Lake. So Shawano Lake and the Channel and the Wolf River are what we really oversee. But there are a lot of other lakes in the county.
Shawano Lake, I believe, is a little over 6,000 acres. Am I correct in saying 7 miles long by 3 miles wide? How close am I?
Yeah, usually about 8 miles long, 4 miles wide.
Okay, well,
it's a great body
close enough.
Yeah, no, you're real close.
Well, it's a great body of water. You know, I've said it a few times during the broadcast that that's where my dad and his family, way back in the 30s, you know, they would come up to Shawano Lake, and he would always talk about the great fishing in Shawano Lake, and I have yet to set a line in Shawano Lake. I have to get an out-of-state license. But, you know, you talk about aquatic weed control and so on. It seems that more so than Florida, where I'm from, or where I live, I should say, has that problem. But there's so much farming that goes on here, and those nutrients go into the water, create sort of a hotbed, if you will, for some of the invasive as well as non-invasive species.
Yeah, absolutely. And along with that, it's also a very shallow water system. So the sunlight that we get actually does get deep and gets down into the roots of all the weeds. So we do have a real struggle here. But we work very hard to manage that with a little bit of chemical. We manage it with a water harvesting, weed harvesting system that we have, and just really making sure that everybody is doing their part, whether it's the farming industry, right, whether it's the local businesses that are on the water. Everybody plays a part to try to keep our water clean.
Well, that's fantastic work. And, all of us as water skiers benefit from your efforts. And, I got to tell you, just coming into this community and seeing the beauty of the lakes, beauty of the Wolf River, you're obviously doing a great job. And empirical evidence speaks for itself. Going forward, any particular projects you're able to talk about or would like to highlight?
Well, I think our biggest accomplishment recently that's going to go into the future is we were able to work with the DNR to get a grant to buy $600,000 worth of equipment. It's a new weed harvester, a new weed barge, and a new truck to be able to keep the area clean for the weeds. So before that, we were operating with a little bit older technology. So having new technology, being able to help the landowners out and the county out, it's we're the biggest economic driver really within the county is our waterway system. So keeping that clean, keeping that organized so people can come up and enjoy it, extremely important to us.
Well, all the effort that goes into that is so critically important to the vitality of Shawano County, and this is a gorgeous place. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it here. Everybody said the same thing. Beautiful water, beautiful. Just everything. So thank you so much for what you do. Congratulations to you and your organization for landing that $600,000 grant. That's pretty awesome. And you just keep the waters clean, and I'll come back up here and do some fishing.
I like it. Thank you very much. Appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. All right, Todd Doberstein with the Shawano Area Waterways Management Association. Hello, Miss Socks.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Enjoyed watching you ski today.
Thank you.
How's
we
this?
enjoy being on the water. How close can we get?
How wonderful is it to be able to go out without having to run the world's largest water ski tournament and just water ski?
It was fun. Thank you, Shawano, for hosting us. It's been great, and we had a good time just not having to work as much and just being able to go out and have a good show and have fun.
Well, how do you think you did?
We are happy with our show. Yeah, we had a couple falls here and there, but we skied clean. We made our big X, and we're happy.
Well, as a show director, there's a couple of things. And when you look at my cheat sheet here, these are my notes and all this type of stuff. You were third in Wisconsin State. Pretty impressive.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
that's huge. Okay, and that's, best D2 teams in the country. So they got third. But your opening, you had 4 back barefooters come through.
Yes, she's one of them.
No way.
Yeah, me, my dad, my sister, and Mark.
So you got to tell us your name. Everybody knows her.
I'm Faith Dix.
Everyone knows her, too.
I know who Faith Dix is, but you might not. She's part of the U.S. Barefoot team. And Faith, water conditions today, not exactly flat. How do you think it went?
Pretty well. I'm really happy with the show. We put on a really good show today.
Okay, fantastic stuff. What are my barefoot notes? Because I really liked it. Barefoot circles. 4 front barefooters, or 4 circles on front barefoot, and then 3.5 on back.
Yep, super close. Water conditions didn't exactly agree with us today, but it was all right and put in a good effort for sure.
Okay, now are you going to be down in in Central Florida's Polk County for the Barefoot Worlds?
Yes, I will be. I will competing on the elite team this year.
Okay, elite team. That comes up in October. It's going to be a big deal. There's a lot planned for that. I'm not sure how much John Cornish, who's kind of coordinating the competitive side of things, working with Visit Central Florida Sports to pull this thing off and make it the best Barefoot Worlds ever. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm looking to redeem my title of U23 to continue holding that, so we'll see.
Okay. Skiing today, were you pleased with your own performance?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Okay. got to pull some teeth, hen's teeth there. Faith doesn't talk a lot, but she should. She does a great job out there, and also for the U.S. team. We're really excited about hosting that. We'll be broadcasting that, so stay tuned to USA Water Ski's website for the link for that. Well, ladies, I'm in a minority here. None of the guys wanted to show up. Where's your husband, by the way?
I don't know.
He didn't
Go find him. Chase him down.
Was he naughty and you told him he couldn't come?
You should chase him down.
Okay, whatever works, it works. Hey, we're going to be back in just a second, everybody. We do have our last team, the Water Walkers from Wausau, Wisconsin. Now, they are capable. They have a very young team. Can they pull it all together? We're going to find out. I'm also going to have a conversation with JoJo, our chief judge, in just a second. I want to know how things went from a judging standpoint, because they had a lot to look to and for out on the water. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Stay tuned. One more team for the Division II National Ski Show Championships, presented by Bank First and Visit Central Florida. We'll see you in a second.